All right, guys. Welcome back. This is something that I got tagged in. I actually got tagged in by two of my boys, but first and foremost, allow me to introduce myself. I am Shinryu Johan, and I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. But let's get to the topic at hand. I have been tagged not once, but twice in the Sun and Moon tag video. The first time I was tagged by my homie Jspeckz. Shout out to him, the horse ambassador. Follow him on Twitter, horse ambassador. And the second time by one of my good friends, Gamer Mario. He tagged me the second time. So yeah, that was that. And I like I said, I said I was gonna get to the first one, but I waited a minute and I really thought things through. And I'm ready to do it now. And before I get started, the people that I'm going to tag, um, Jeez Louise. There's so many people that haven't. I'm gonna tap Maxx and tagging you. Uh, and I think that's it for right now. That or who already hasn't been tagged. So there's that. So Maxx, that's you, nigga. All right. So the question: Sun or Moon? Originally, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was Team Moon, but when I saw the legendary, I quickly became Team Sun and have since been and am staying Team Sun. My next question is my favorite Pokemon announced so far. It's gonna be definitely the one that has corrosion. The Salathingamabarber Salamander. Let me think of it. Let me get its name pulled up here. I actually can do that. It's the beauty of this. Like, you guys aren't seeing any of this stuff I'm doing, so who cares? Let's see here. New Pokemon Sun and Moon. Yeah, we'll go to Cerebi. New Pokemon. The newest Pokemon, I'm gonna get his exact name, is Salandit. Yes. That is my favorite Pokemon announced so far. Salandit. The third question, actually, yeah, the third question is which starter will I pick? It's an easy. I'm gonna start off with Litten. I've had a special like for Litten since I've seen it, and regardless if it becomes Fire Dark or Fire Fighting, I'm still going to use Litten. I'm not really Team Rowlet, and everybody and their mama wants Team Rowlet. If anything, I'm gonna go do Litten and Poplio if I get any of the two. That'll be that. Will I participate in Sun and Moon Draft Format League? Honestly, yeah. I'm still learning a lot about League format, and I've been picking up a lot, and I'm really starting to enjoy it more and more as I continue with it. So yes, I will be definitely doing Sun and Moon Draft League formats. Fifth question: what Pokemon will be the best in competitive? Or what new Pokemon will be the best in competitive Pokemon? Excuse me. I'm gonna go back to Salandit just due to the fact that Salandit has that corrosion ability. It literally gets rid of all those things that can switch in and eat a toxic up or anything like that. Like if your opponent switches in and it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna stop you because I'm gonna use toxic and I switch into Excadrill or something like that. That's no longer an option anymore. You no longer have the opportunity to do that. You no longer have the chance to avoid being poisoned. So that's that. I believe he's really or she's really going to change the game depending on what gender you get. Uh, do you think they will add Sun and Moon Pokemon to Pokemon Go? Of course. It'd be dumb. Pokemon Go has been so big, and even with the little controversy and the nerfing they're doing, there's still so many people doing it, and Pokemon Go is really getting people out of their house. And if they play it the way they say they're going to play it and put trading and all that in there, it's going to get even bigger. And the final question, do I think Pokemon Sun and Moon will live up to the hype? Honestly, I was watching another video and one YouTuber had said that it'll probably end up like Oras, where it was so big announced and then it just kind of died out and then we kind of just were stuck with it for a while and we're just dealing with it. And right now, honestly, I want to agree, but I don't agree because X and Y lasted so long because everybody looked original. Everybody had their original. People were doing Nuzlocks, and people still are doing various Nuzlocks with, changing trainer customization. And the big thing that people didn't like about Auras was that they couldn't change the way the trainer looked. Everybody looked the same going into Wi-Fi battles, and there was no originality from that. But with the way this is shaping up, and the way games are just in general now, Nintendo has a real big opportunity to really go out and about with this game with DLC. I mean, like, we haven't gotten the, Battle Frontier in a while. We've been getting, just this here. Go here and you can do the Chateau. I mean, I would love to do the Battle Chateau again, but really, I really want the Battle Frontier, what Frontier brings, and Nintendo can release that in a DLC patch. It's not going to take too much, and with the money that they'll get from the games and the pre-orders, I'm sure they'll see that. So, yeah, I believe it can live up to the hype if it's supported the right way. So, it's yes and no. But, that's it for the questions, pretty much, guys. And those are my ideas. Those are my thoughts. So I want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, Maxx, you've been tagged. I'm going to tag you in this video. And you guys so long to get this done. All right, guys. And if you like what I'm doing and you loving how I'm doing it, hit that like button. Peace.